Hello, everyone. Today we'll be talking about ship designs, but mainly about the environment and the implementation of a PSX asset that we have. Now, in order to do that, I had to download it and then implement it to my Unreal Engine. But basically, we've run into a problem that our project lead told me that basically we're missing some parts of this asset for the PSX, mainly he mentioned the textures and the UI, but for now it could work with the pixelization and the colors of this asset. So I can go ahead and show you. First, let's turn off the post-processing and yeah, maybe the fog as well. We can make it a bit lower. Yeah, let's remove that. Ooh. Let's make it 0. There's no fog. It's clear right now. Yeah, basically, let me show you how the PSX shader works. So you put it into the project. I had to get help for that, but basically the two sliders I can currently change right now are the color and the pixelization. Color, the higher it is, the more of that PSX look we have. So right now it's set to 60, and we put it to 200, for example. I think, oh right, the lower the value, the more of the color we'll see. So let's say we set it to 15. So as you can see already from here, we're getting that look. Oh, sorry, I turned off the post-processing. There you go. We're getting more of that look. And I think if we go even lower like this, yeah, lots of the PSX style coloring. We could set it to 50, around 50 for now, which is kind of alright. And then there's also pixelization. Again, the lower it is, the more pixelized it'll be. Something like 100 is already like it's censored. Around 200. It's still pretty pixely. 300. Oops. Again, the pixel look. I like to set it to around 500 or 600. So you kind of see some of the pixels, like the anti-aliasing that affects the stuff, along with the colors. For the colors, you can make it a bit lower so you can showcase it better. So I guess something like this, or 30, and then we can do 400. Just to showcase how we can change the values here. But yeah, I'm just gonna set it to maybe 40 and then 500 for the pixelization. And then another thing that I played around with is, probably you know this from earlier, the post-processing. We had a reference right now, and it's this picture where we have, if you take a look, the skies kind of like this greenish, very light green, almost white coloring to it. So I had to kind of make the fog around the same. So if I can just show the fog, which is in style, oh, over here. Let's set it back to 0.21. There you go. So it doesn't look greenish, but if you look from this way, I can show you the actual color. It's that greenish that you see around here, and it just doesn't apply well into the game because the rest of everything below it is brown. It has this brown tint, but yeah, that's the color of the fog. And then next I had to worry about how everything on the ground would look like. How do I make it kind of like this vibrant brown that's going around with the objects, despite everything being green. See, from beforehand. So really, if you really want to get this kind of look, it's more about the color of the actual objects itself on the world. That's the rest of the work. But basically in the post-processing, change the temperature around, added some tint to the temperature, as well as changing around the global saturation of everything. So now even the green stuff look like kind of like this dullish color, and anything that's gray becomes a bit brown, basically mimicking this style. I think I mimicked it perfectly, but it's pretty close to what we're going for. Yeah, of course, you zoom out, you get more of that green sky. But of course, we can just lower that value, see less of it, like so. So yeah. Yeah, actually, let me make it lower, like 0.18. Yeah. But yeah, this is how the environment looks like with the PSX, as well as the, I like it a bit pixely, 350, and then 20. Yeah, there you go. A little bit aesthetic, but yeah, just to showcase the PSX, I increased it. And yeah, including with the colors and everything, I think going about the right direction here. Another thing is brainstorming about ship designs. And so I looked around, okay, I thought, okay, Fallout has this retro futuristic look to it. So in the retro futuristics, lots of curves, smooth metals, yeah, thrusters and such, levitation. So I looked around some assets from Fallout and said, okay, do they copy that style of retro futurism? And yeah, if you look at the vertibirds and the plain ideas that Fallout had, again, you can see that even this window design, smooth metal, curvy, these are wacky designs. Some planes, some ships from the game, ship concepts, see smooth everything, the guns, metallic. And here's like a spaceship, copies that idea. In Fallout though, it's rusty and everything. So I thought, okay, since Trigun doesn't follow that kind of style, it's a more cyber, what's the word, like fictional, science fiction style. Then I thought, okay, what if we take a look at some other games? And then I found Starfield, and then take a look at their ships. It has this, yeah, it's already see like the curvy, check, metallic features and functions, check. It just has more detail. Windows are a bit of a check. Yeah, and looking at some of the other designs, some of them are flatter, some have sharp edges, but we can tweak those. But just having like a foundation of the possible ships that we can make from them, I say it's a pretty good start. But yeah, that's my video for today. I'll continue. I'll try fixing the missing content from the PSX asset, but if not, then I might have to ask for more help with that. And yeah, hopefully we can come up with some more good ship designs too in the future. Yeah, that should be my video for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.